Hello everybody, my name is Michael. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Going to be taking a look at the Python crash course Try It Yourself problems 3-1 names, 3-2 greetings, and 3-3 your own list. Let's jump in. In chapter 3 of Python crash course, we are introduced to lists. These Try It Yourself problems will help us gain practice with lists and the components thereof. Let's jump right into 3-1 names. Store the names of a few of your friends in a list called names. Print each person's name by accessing each element in the list one at a time. We are first asked to store a list of our friends' names within a variable called names. So I'll first create the variable names and set it equal to an empty list, which is identified by these brackets. Inside the list, we'll add some names using string notation. We'll have Gina for my girlfriend, Sky Blue for my dog, and Kitty Lady for my cat. Alright, we now have a list called names, and inside of our list we have three individual strings separated by commas. These strings are each individual values or data points within our list. In order to access elements inside of a list, we need to index into our list. Indexing or accessing elements inside of a list or other sort of data set also uses bracket notation. For example, we will call the name of our variable, which houses the list element, in this case names. We'll use a bracket at the end of our variable, and inside the bracket we will place the index value associated with the data element of that in our list. For example, quote, Gina, the first element in our list, has an index value of 0. It is very important to note that lists in Python start at an index of 0. So quote, Gina, the first data point in our list, has an index value of 0. We can then call print directly on this index portion of our list to print and display that value at that index point. If I go ahead and run this function, as you can see, Gina, the first element in our list, is properly printed to the terminal. Now we need to do the same thing but for the other elements in the list. Let's go ahead and duplicate this line of code down twice for the other elements. I did this by holding Shift and Option and pressing the down arrow. I will then replace the value associated with that of the correct index. For accessing Sky Blue, the second value, we need an index value of 1. And for accessing Kitty Lady, the third value in our list, we would need an index value of 2. And if we go ahead and run this function, as you can see, all of our friends in our list of names are called appropriately. Moving on to 3-2 greetings. Start with the list you use in exercise 3-1, but instead of just printing each person's name, print a message to them. The text of each message should be the same, but each message should be personalized with the person's name. Alright, I've gone ahead and copied over our list from 3-1 here. So let's go ahead and print a message to the user. And in order to actually insert the index value of the data point in our list, we need to use the f-string syntax. So we will do f quote to bring up the f-string syntax, and inside of this we can do regular messages such as print hello, but we can use curly braces to actually insert variable data directly into our strings. So I will insert names with the bracket of index place 0, and I'll close the bracket. This will directly insert names 0 index, or in this case quote string Gina, and all this will print hello Gina. If I go ahead and run this function, as you can see, we get hello Gina. I will go ahead and copy this over 2 more times for each element in our list and just change those index values as we did in the previous problem. As you can see here, if we go ahead and clear and run this problem, we get hello Sky Gina, hello Sky Blue, and hello Kitty Lady for each one of our users in our list. Let's move on to 3-3, your own list. Think of your favorite mode of transportation such as a motorcycle or a car and make a list that stores several examples. Use your list to print a series of statements about these items, such as I would like to own a Honda motorcycle. Let's go ahead and make a list called transport, and inside of this list, let's go ahead and list several methods of transportation such as car, bus, walk. Similar to the previous problem, we are going to use print statements to call and directly insert using f-string syntax those variable data points associated with the index values of our list. Let's go ahead and print personal message for the car. We will first call print and use the f-string syntax. We will say I drive a, we'll use the transport index value of 0 to access the car data point every day. I'll copy this over. For bus, I will change the index value to the associated 1. Instead of drive, we'll say I take the transport 1, which is quote bus, 2 times a week about. Alright, we'll go ahead and duplicate this line down one more time to access the third element. We will go ahead and change the index value to the appropriate 2 for the third index value. And this will be I transport 2 to make sense contextually. I walk, say, every day. Alright, so if I go ahead and run this program, as you can see, we get 3 desired outputs where the index values are associated and input directly into the strings. Alright, this has been 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3 of Python Crash Course Try It Yourself of Chapter 3. Thanks so much for watching.